I got someone was telling me about how a lot of people ask about like betting stuff on MMA, like locally, especially on the betting sites. So I thought it would be quite a cool thing to just. So what we can do is obviously go our picks and as if we were betting. These were the bets that I would make. So we would do pick the whole main card kind of thing. So we pick 5 fights.
Yeah.
So if there's people listening that want to bet on our knowledge, this is the way we see it. You know what I mean?
Don't bet your house.
Yeah, you don't have to bet. We're not saying you must bet.
$100.
I'm just saying if we had to bet, this is the way we would do it.
$100.
Let's see who makes the most money.
So do it. Put it into Bet Exchange. So next, John Jacek
I'm so bad at
versus
gambling.
Weili Zhang.
Oh,
So you guys have gone
one
John
day.
Jacek.
Yeah.
But why? So let's figure out, because I know why I've taken Zhang Weili. I see something else there. I honestly think in Weili, I honestly think we're actually watching like someone that's going to be spoken on in the near future as one of the greats.
Dude, I think there's her camp has been so abnormal for this fight, number one. And number two, I don't think she's fought a striker at the level of Joanna yet.
Mm.
You know, if Zhang Weili, when like her most recent fights have been very like striking heavy.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't see her competing with Joanna in that type of range. But I could be wrong. I also don't know them well enough. Like I haven't followed their careers well enough to be like, shit. You know, like at least Adesanya, like I watched Adesanya in his kickboxing days and saw him transition to the like MMA and that. So I had a good understanding, and I've seen Yoel, all his MMA, his UFC fights. So I'm like quite confident. But this Joanna, I've only seen Joanna in the UFC. I've only seen like 2 of Weili Zhang.
Yeah.
Which way is it around? Is it Zhang Weili or Weili Zhang? Because they're always switching.
Zhang Weili.
Zhang Weili.
Well,
So I
this
don't
is
know.
saying Weili Zhang because obviously check Israel.
Yeah.
Adesanya.
But I just think she's gonna have massive power advantage, and she's gonna figure out what's the best way to use that. To be honest.
On a
That's
side
the way I
note,
see
that
it.
might back your idea of the champion remaining. Joanna also hasn't looked to herself though since moving to ATT.
So in this breakdown, she spoke about it. She had a bad manager, her ex-fiance. There were some issues going on there. Like her whole camp.
But she's
was-
always got an excuse though. That she
but
fired
this
that
is exactly it.
nutritionist.
Yeah. So she talks about, she's like, oh, you know, you need to trust your nutritionist and stuff. But that's what they're saying. Like, she never takes accountability for her losses. She always has like some kind of thing. Do you remember when she fought Michelle Waterson, that last minute big, they were trying to change the weight of the fight.
Yeah.
And then she was like, no, everything's fine. I don't know what you guys are talking about. And they were like, no, you for sure try to change the weight of that fight because you weren't going to make weight. You know what I mean? So she was obviously going through some shit. But yeah, dude, I don't know. Like we say, I mean, Zhang Weili's had some problems evading the coronavirus.
So she had to like spend 2 weeks in one country,
So she
another
went from
2 weeks in
China,
another country.
then she went to Thailand, and then Thailand, they told her, no, you got to move. She went to UAE and then to Vegas.
I was told tonight that some European countries aren't allowing international flights from third world countries. So like Amsterdam's
You
barred.
racist bastard.
Amsterdam's barred.
South
This
Africans.
is what I've heard. I mean, I haven't seen like.
Could be a vicious rumor.
But I mean, imagine you coming from like Asia for a fight, and they're like, "Sorry, you're not allowed into our country."
Yeah,
anymore,"
peace.
even though you're 100% healthy.
Okay, so we
So
picking.
you've picked Adesanya, okay? We're on Bet Exchange, and Bet Exchange has Zhang Weili as a fucking huge favorite.
Okay.
Once again, don't bet the house on this one.
Yeah, okay.
Dariush?
So we all went Dariush. Dariush,
I went Magny and you
just
guys
on a
went
note,
Jingling.
both of these fights are fucking great. Dariush and Neil
Okay.
Magny versus Li Jingliang.
Are we going to do my one first and then
Yeah.
So
So,
you went
Dariush,
Dariush,
Magny.
you and
Magny.
Oliveira?
yeah,
And
and
that's
leave
it.
it there. Yeah.
So what,
Oh, shout out
15,
to powerful Sean O'Malley.
15
Yeah, it's not massive. $100, and you will win 1,766
I'm
rand.
worth betting on
37.
that,
That's on Bet
bro.
Exchange.
You need to catch one of those undercard fights.
But
one of the-
this is how you got to bet. You got to make that 1,000, bro.
Bam. Do this
no,
guy.
why? But you don't even know who he is. He's fighting Rodolfo Vieira, bro. What are you talking? Like, Oak's undefeated. He's one of the greatest jiu-jitsu practitioners in all history.
You could definitely go with Sean O'Malley. That would be a pretty safe bet because they want him to do well. But he's a heavy favorite, eh? Yes. Who else we got down there? You've picked someone there, dude.
I didn't pick anyone.
The top.
I just clicked the fight. I haven't picked anything. So
If I'm betting, that's where I'm calling it, dude. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Still.
you can make
2-2 for $100. It's not, bro. Show me where else you can invest $100 and get 2-2 tomorrow.
Yeah, but it's also fighting. It's also fighting.
People who love
Yeah,
betting,
no,
like
for sure.
people who love betting a bit too much, like he's right actually. When am I gonna make
Well,
that
have,
guy?
Yeah,
you,
he's right.
have you ever been on the floor when there's like gambling addicts are like going hard at it?
Yeah, dude.
I went to. I mean, I won't mention names of who this was, but an owner of a prominent business in Johannesburg, he wanted to go to the Prevail one night, and we were with him. And he got in there, but he's got a hardcore gambling problem. So he's like, 10 grand. I'm only going to do 10 grand. I'm not. In my mind, 10 grand is like, what the fuck, right? So he goes 10 grand. But he's playing roulette. So like 10 grand lasts like 10 minutes, right? Gone. He's like, okay. Draws 40K. Puts it down. Gone.
Jesus.
Calls the pit boss. Pit boss extends him a line. 50K. Next one, 50K. Dude, he lost 450K in like 1.5 hours, bro.
Mm-mm.
And while I'm sitting there, like completely like gobsmacked at what am I actually witnessing here? Like he's dropped my whole year's salary on the table in like 1.5 hours. There's a Spanish guy behind me, and like they were asking him to close the poker table. They wanted to close this table specifically in the Privé. He's like, if you think I am moving out of this chair after losing 1 million rand tonight, you are mistaken. And I turned to my mate, who's also like super wealthy, not the guy gambling. I was like, did I just hear that Oak lost 1 million rand behind me? He's like, yeah. Bro, like they are so sure that their luck's gonna change, bro. So sure. So eventually, like we went back to.
This betting segment's definitely gonna get us some hits on Bet Exchange.
No, well, we had like a dinner with the same guy that lost the 450,000. Like I said to him, like, how much do you think you actually like down or up against the casino? He's like, nah, I'm probably a good 4 million rand down. I was like,
Jesus.
and you're still doing this? 4 million rand? What are you doing?
That's
It's
insane,
craziness, bro. But they're so sure their luck's going to turn.
Okay,
But statistically, you'll always be down in the casino.
No, you never win, bro.
Well, talking about solid investments, let's see what happens if you bet on just the underdogs.
Oh,
Those are tough picks, bro. The whole card. You can't, it'll never lie you, bro.
Watch this.
The line will get too long.
Yeah, it'll just be like, sorry
Bam.
for you, mate.
Okay, check this.
So every underdog on the card, 100 rand will get you, what's that?
500,000 rand.
No, that's not a half. That's 6,308,378
6 million.
on $100 bet.
Maximum possible profit,
There you go.
5 million. So if anyone's looking to make 5 million rand this weekend,
No,
That'll
that
never.
is
dude,
your
I
return
promise
on
you, they'll
investments.
never let you place that bet.
If you guys are gonna be negative about it, no, it's too late. Okay, what if just the main card?
No. Let's go with my picks. You chop.
Okay, there, just the main card. 7,000.
And realistic, Yoel Romero, Joanna, Drakkar Closer, Neil Magny, and Max Griffin could all realistically win those fights.
They could. That's why fighting's so horrible to bet on.
So if you got $200,
Okay, let's
The amount of times I've like had like a parlay and then like just one fighter out of the 7 fucks it up.
I bet on some dude. The one.
thanks,
Jeez.
boy.
No, there was a dude in Cape Town. I decided, cool, I'm gonna bet the whole card, right? $100. As this guy, I checked this guy walk in for weigh-ins and like how intense he was, and I made a bet with myself. I made like a deal with myself. I'm not gonna bet on guys made on their debut, right? I'm not gonna do it. So this guy walks up, and then I check how confident he is. He's fighting Wade Casper, who's also it's his debut. So I'm like, no, that guy looks too chill. There's no ways. I'm gonna bet on this guy. He looks very aggressive. So I add him to my
MMA maths,
Sound
bro.
logic.
I bet on this guy. He loses, right? In like Wade dispatched him inside a minute. I think it was something stupid, and then proceeded to be right about the rest of the card. I cried so hard.
But that's happened so many
It's
times.
MMA
like
maths.
You know, it's happened
10
twice to
grand.
me.
For
where
sure, do my
I
picks.
always got like 7 fights, right? It's happened twice to me where I got 6 of them right.
Do you, mate?
And the person that killed me on both of them was Neil
Duplessis.
No, Neil Diesel.
Oh.
I would like bet on him, and then like it was always that, you know, he got the 2 injuries in a row. Oh, that's no.
That means my picks are legit. Is what that means.
That means he just copied the bookie's answers.
Yeah,
Or Al is the bookie.
Me and Henry Fadipe, boy. Hey, Henry, owe me some money, boy. Yeah, but I mean, obviously, cool. Those are the picks. We'll put up the cards.
Yeah.
For sure, don't bet on our advice. That's
No.
just the way we would do it if it was our money.
Jordan Griffin.
That's when you just give them one of those.
Modified guillotine choke, guys.